if y'all can hear me.
A little bit more.
This is for you. How did
This
you
is
know?
for me. Oh, this is
I'm
for
sorry.
Jake.
This is for Jake.
So I decided to have Herbert in my space. He has a welcoming smile, but he just doesn't communicate. And I'm ready to see if this connection is a connection. Food is almost done, but will you go ahead and like make a fire?
Shoot, I am Smokey the Bear here.
Let's do it, Smokey the Bear.
So I get an invite from Kira to join her for dinner. And Kira's someone I initially had a good connection with. So looking forward to it.
What's up, buddy?
He likes you. Yeah, he's a lover.
I see.
He don't like dogs. He like, damn. You guys, I'm sorry.
What's up, girl?
How are you?
Look great.
I'm finally on a date with my boo, Quentin. We are long overdue for a one-on-one date.
Okay, we kind of matching. Hold on now.
Got a little something going
A
on.
little something going on.
For my top connections, I think that Herbert is ready to be a husband. And with Quentin, because he's a little younger, we just got to work out the timeline of starting a family.
I've been waiting to get you by yourself, girl. I have been waiting. I'm very excited to be going out with Janelle. I think the group date with Herbert was great, but knowing that he has interest in Janelle as well, putting my best foot forward is definitely imperative. To strengthening this connection. That's stronger than me, goddamn.
That's pretty strong.
That's pretty strong.
Cheers.
This looks delicious.
Hopefully it tastes delicious.
I'm sure it will.
So if Tommy's assignment is to, of course, ask about doubts. Of course, I like a man who pursues me, a man who is after me. And you're just so nonchalant.
Okay.
So you need to step your game up, baby. That's it.
I hear that. I think definitely we talked about dating multiple people, like 2 or 3.
Women
Like,
that have said that.
How many connections do you have, darling? You said 2, 3, and then you did this.
no,
Well, how many is it?
about 3.
Well,
too,
am I in the
girl.
3? Because I barely talked to
got
you.
on.
For sure in the 3.
Okay. Dating multiple people can be challenging, but I do think that it's manageable. It takes like 3 seconds on the toilet to send a text.
I received that.
Right.
I need to build a family.
Right.
And you want different results, you got to try something different.
Well, I'm not going to try something different on this next piece because I really love to make up dances with people that I like. So I do want us to make a video. I won't call it a TikTok, but it'll be something similar to that.
Yeah, I can dance
You
that
can't
way.
dance. We're going to see, honey. We're going to see.
What, a TikTok dance video? I don't know. We don't even know each other like that. Don't have me in here cheerleading.
No, it's very easy.
Okay.
Let me set up, okay?
Okay.
This week, Tommy wants us to talk about our doubts. How do you feel about our age difference?
I don't even think about it. We can address those things when we get there.
But I think the
But they're there.
timeline
Mm-hmm.
in marriage and children, we got to be in love tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know? And we have other options, you know, because
Are you open to like adoption?
I'm really passionate about adoption.
Oh, really?
Because I'm adopted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
did
learn
not know
something
that.
new every day.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been waiting for. Go on, tell me, baby. Tell me something.
My parents were young, and my adoptive parents got me at like 6 months old. And that's all I know for the most part.
A lot of times we're just having a good time with each other. So this date is allowing us to kind of peel back a couple more layers. Are your adopted parents black, white?
Yes, they black.
Hey, yeah, you never know.
My parents are white.
I'm just asking.
Just ask.
You ready?
Let's do
All
it.
right. Go. And 2. And hey. 1 and 2. Down. Oh, that was perfect.
I love
A+.
it.
I love when Herbert picks me up and the fact that he brought Jake a toy. I definitely feel like our connection has grown, but I still want to see him improve on this communication. That was greatness.
I feel like I'm ready.
I think you are.
I'm ready. It's definitely fun doing something with Kira. She enjoys. She's very bubbly, but I don't know how much more it is outside of fun and flirty.
You're officially like welcome to any day.
Am I?
Yeah,
Okay.
for real.
I passed
So
the test.
you passed the test,
I
boo.
love it.
You talked about doubts.
I like
so
it.
I'm going to give you
They like
some
it, I love it.
reassurance. Just marriage and kids, I don't think it takes a long time. And that's why I have done the work to be ready. Yes, I find you attractive. Yes, we're going to have sex, but I want that to be let's not.
That's breaking news. Wow.
We just talked about kids.
Who knew? Okay.
But I want someone to be my best friend. So even
Yes.
though I'm younger,
It's important.
this is still something that I want.
Okay.
Yeah, you like that? Yeah.
It'll do.
This date with Quentin, we had some great conversations about what the trajectory of our relation could be.
Well, thanks for joining me for a drink and get some time.
From all these group dates. And the guys are great, but they not me though.
Like, he puts a really big smile on my face. His boyish quality, like, he's a flirt.
Ay, ay, ay.
And leaving the date, I am feeling good about our connection.
He said all the right things. Let me tell you something. Age means absolutely nothing. He's saying all the things that a man's supposed to be saying. You know what I mean? He is intentional. I love it. He has been showing Janelle attention like this from day one. But I think for her, I think the age thing, is kind of making her a little hesitant because she's trying to pop some babies out. And it's like, I get it, because when a woman's clock, we have one, they don't. I know when I got pregnant, I was 36 years old, and I was considered a high risk. And when you're a high risk, you go through all these different, it's different than, someone that's younger that's pregnant. Yeah, I remember they were since you're a high risk and because of, your age, with the child, it could be where the child could have Down syndrome. And they're like, we have a test where if you want to know, and the needle is this long and they stick it in your stomach and they take out stuff from the baby to determine if the baby will have Down syndrome or not. And I was like, is it a possibility? I could have a miscarriage because of it? They were like, yes, it's a possibility. And I'm like, to know if I was like, that's crazy. And I was like, because at the end of the day, if the child is going to have Down syndrome, you're just going to have Down syndrome. And then if I stick the needle in my stomach to figure out if the child is going to have it or not, I could still lose the child still. I was like, that doesn't make sense because, yeah, I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, when a woman is 35 or older, it is, she's considered high risk. And you have to go through all these tests and everything and go back and forth to the doctors to make sure you're okay and how the baby's developing. And yeah, so, but it's women out here that's 50 years old having babies, you know what I mean? And they're perfectly healthy, but I don't know. I feel like it is what it is. But shout out to Janelle, for giving him a chance, even with the huge age gap. Because it could work. Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, guys, make sure you click that like button. Thank you so much. Sorry for my tardiness. I just got home from CVS. I had to go get some prescriptions for Sedora, and it took way longer than I thought it was going to, but I'm here. Shout out to me for making it happen. Gosh, let me see what y'all are going through. I am so sad I missed the first 30 minutes. I feel like I'm not what's the word? I feel like I'm discombobulated. I'm just lost right now because I don't know what's going on, what happened. Aries and Phil appear to have a connection. Yeah, I missed that. Jessica comes off as Chris's number one parent. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. He is very much attracted to Janelle. Yeah, absolutely. Janelle is older than Herbert. She really likes Herbert. Yeah, that test is risky. It really is. I had mine at 40 and the needle was terrifying. It's not a game, man. People don't understand. It's crazy out here.
Now, baby,
Trying to have a baby. You know what I'm saying?
Tommy's assignment is talking about doubts. So I set up a date for me and Marie. Hello.
Yeah, this
What's
is
the go-to?
Basically, once you pick one, you guys could dip them in chocolate.
Trying to get a deal.
I'm trying to get this. The feedback on Black culture from REA baffled me. So going into this date, of course, I want to get to the bottom of this.
Chocolate's fine. The regular's not chocolate.
Which one is better? Is it better with chocolate, or you think white chocolate would be
Let's
better?
do white chocolate.
Let's do white.
Coming into Kira's world, I want to just kind of get a little more clarity and even maybe ask her if she needed any more clarity on anything
Kira?
I tried to convey to her. So I really
yeah,
wanted
I
to have
guess.
this moment. Do you like
You have such an
desserts?
awkward
I like,
date.
cookies and sweet potato pie.
Homemade or like store bought?
Homemade.
Homemade,
Yeah.
okay.
What desserts do you like?
Banana pudding is my favorite. You know,
Really?
my grandmother used to make it from scratch. You know.
Baby, I ain't your mama though, okay? I'm not gonna be making.
My internet. She said, I am not your mama. Oh my God, internet. Oh my God. Yes, my son had 2 small holes in his heart. They asked if I wanted the amniocentesis test, but it was too risky. I said no. He
Things
came
like that.
I have 2 older brothers. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a dad. Like,
Did I say that
I
right?
don't
I'm sorry.
like
if I
Black
said that.
culture. Like, I don't feel like the idea of like genuine people versus not.
Yeah.
I try to
what I
talk
said.
about the
Like, what's going on? Like, I thought like they weren't really like feeling each other. I don't know. Maybe production was just like, yeah, y'all are gonna.
Black
yeah, right.
culture comment, but I feel like we haven't resolved the issue, and it does make me question a little bit of his character.
And I didn't mean no harm about it or disrespect.
Of course, I joked about it because I am a jokey person,
Yeah.
but it was a little bit of a slap in the face.
Okay.
I also feel like that was a slap in my face. I wasn't trying to judge her, but this is only further letting me know that the connection is probably not there.
We know that. We knew that from last episode. Weird. Marvin. You know. Amniocentesis.
How are you?
Amniocentesis. Thank you.
I'm excited to go on a date with Marvin. There is a lot of ground for us to cover.
Yay!
Like he's a dominant.
Finally.
And the things that Marvin has revealed to me so far do not pique my interest.
I have an ass worship fetish, and then I have my oral fetishes, forced orgasms.
However, I love to explore different ways of thinking, and he's just a different breed. So I'm wondering like what it's rooted in. How's everything going with you? Are you in a good space?
It's an interesting process, It's outside of my box for sure, but I'm here for it.
Lee set up a date for us,
Oh, sweet.
and I'm excited to see what she thinks about me and to see if we are connected.
Love food. When I get food, it's a little dance.
Okay, a little happy dance.
Ready to
I
eat.
feel that.
I haven't seen effort on her part to show me that she wants to be pursued. So I'm just trying to figure out what's what at this
But
point.
she's not trying to be pursued by
So,
you.
what is your temperament like? Are you normally like happy, or do you have like ebbs and flows in your mood, or what's your?
I'm very
personality
even
like?
tempered. I love to have a good time. I love to laugh, and I'm silly. I like impersonating voices in movies. And
What's
some
your
of my
favorite
friends,
movie?
Jurassic Park.
Oh, you impersonate Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
I love Jurassic Park. It's one of my favorite movies too. I love
Not
dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs, the people.
Oh, I was about to say, okay.
Well, let me hear you roar. No. I think you and I are off to a good start. You're an amazing person. You're gorgeous, but you're humble, and that's huge for me.
Thank you. That's sweet.
That's what's
I
up.
appreciate it.
That's what's up.
For
that
sure.
part.
Well, the thing is, it's good to be a great person. It's
Yeah.
good to be a great catch, but you want to get caught by the right person.
Right.
You
right.
know? So
I feel that. I do. I did want to ask you one thing though.
okay.
So where are you with me? How do you feel, if anything?
She already told you.
I think that you're a nice guy, but I'm not sure your lifestyle preferences are aligning with me.
I want to help you understand so you don't have any misconceptions.
Okay.
And I am all about compromise. I can say what I like, I can say what I want for the future, but I'm saying those things because I'm single.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So even with that, we would discuss, and come to terms with it and make it work.
I'm not really buying when he says
That's
that he's
exactly
willing
what I
to
was about to
compromise.
say.
That's a pretty extreme lifestyle, and you're just suddenly ready to switch. Some things are just a part of who you are. I guess my concern is that I don't want
It's
you
okay.
to feel like you are pushing down your true desires, you
Yeah.
know? Because I was like, you scare me.
That scene. I got nothing from that scene. Like she said when they were sitting down at that party, when they were outside, she was like, yeah, it's a no for me. Like, why are they on a date? I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's a production thing. Maybe production is like, you know what? Let's try to fit them together. I don't know. I just feel like it was a date wasted. Like, can we see the date? Well, I was about to say, can we see the dates with the real connections? But there really aren't any real connections. Like, why was she on a date with Marvin? Why wasn't she on a date with Quentin? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Jurassic Park and Power Rangers, he just likes cosplay all the way around. Am I struggling with my words today? I don't know. What did I miss, y'all? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed so much because I feel like I'm coming in and it's just so dry. Is it me? I just feel like it's just so dry. I'll wait. I don't know. Yeah, but maybe that's it, Robin. In real life, he really might really likely. And he's like, dang, like, I'm just going to keep trying. I'm just going to keep trying. Maybe he just really likes her and he's just doing whatever he got to do. And it's just, she ain't feeling him. You know what I mean? And he like, I don't care. I'm going to make her like me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's it. Because, I mean, she pretty much said in his face, like, yeah, I'm not feeling you like that. And he's like, okay. I mean, I get it. Because I've had people like that with me before. I'm like, I'm good. They're like, okay, well, so what's your favorite color? Like, what do you like to do? And I'm like, but I just said I was good. I know you said you was good. So like, you like roller coasters? What kind of food you like? And I'd be like, how else do I need to say it? Like, I'm not interested. I know you're not interested, but I feel like, you know, like we should, you know, like talk more, you know, we should get to know each other more. And we should, I don't know. Some men are just very persistent. It doesn't matter. And I get it. I think, I don't know. Capricorn says, it's a boring episode for me. It's giving it's dry. Yeah. Y'all say it's not me. Good, because I missed like the first 30 minutes of it. If y'all are just now tuning in, sorry for my tardiness. I was at CVS getting some prescriptions for Sedora. She has a little cough. She has like allergies and stuff. So it took a lot longer than anticipated at CVS. Tommy said to discuss the doubts this week. I am looking around for Sedora because let me tell you, Marvin, honey.
Hello. I'm well. How are you?
Good. I like these pants.
They like you?
All right now.
I am
This one, her and Kira, Janelle and
it's always
Kira
complicated to send a man home, but it's been a week for me.
Miss Sierra. You have a seat,
I
beautiful.
love
I
Sierra.
have so
Sierra
many
is
things
so
that are red
confident
flags. It's
within
so much
herself.
I need to say, and quite frankly, I'm ready to get down to the bottom of it.
All right, welcome back, ladies.
Hey.
Look like some of y'all can't wait to get into the details. Tell me about this week. I want to hear about these doubts, and I want to know about these dates. Who are you connecting with the most? We're going to start with Aries, the one that's glowing.
It's already 8:40.
I had a date with Phil. He brought beautiful roses, but I did express that my doubt is I have 2 boys. I need to make sure that the man that I'm gonna choose is someone who is a leader, which he was pretty much on board with. So
All his boxes are checked.
it's the feels, it's the spark. It's what I wanted to have happen in this experience.
And it
you know,
feels
so
good, doesn't it?
It feels great.
Janelle.
Oh,
I finally had a one-on-one date with Quentin. He just turned 34. I'm 41. And so
Oh, that's
I did
not
want to talk to
bad.
him about expectations and timeline. He said he doesn't really plan to have like long engagements.
is
And we talked
nothing.
about adoption. And so he's like, he's with that.
I feel a grown man when I talk to him.
I really
Yes,
appreciate
me
that
too.
from him
Like I'm
and Herbert. And I
feeling
think
Quentin.
that's why they are my connections.
Okay.
Herbert's very much a grown man, and I do think that longevity wise, I think it'd be fine. We did a little dance together. It's super cute. The only doubt to me, he's not consistent with his communication, and I need him to like step it up if he's trying to pursue
Yep.
me.
Look at Janelle's
Jessica.
face. She like me
kind
too.
of popped up on Chris this
You
week.
popped up.
He was happy to see me.
Any doubts?
When people are very busy, sometimes they're not as consistent as maybe you would like for them to be. So I brought it up to him.
We're good now?
Yeah, because he even said, he said, well, you don't call me as much. I was like, yeah, you know.
So you got something to work on too.
Yeah, you know, but I'm perfect, so I'm just kidding.
All right, things seem to be heating up. You know where we headed to. So, who is it that you feel just isn't ready to love you?
Let's see.
I went on a date with Christopher. And, you know, I made a little Birkin bag joke, and he got all scared. He was doubting me,
missed it.
Can I really afford you? So made me just think, is he just like saying the right things?
Yeah.
We had a group date and then the hold down. It just felt like he was just selling himself the whole time.
Well, I'm an entrepreneur. I own like 10 acres. Actually, chiropractic school. I was trying to be a chiropractor. The model sometimes, so that led to like fashion shows, New York Fashion Week.
You're not going after my heart. You're going after my vote.
So he's lobbying.
Yeah.
34, ain't got no kids. I did the New York Fashion Week, you know. I was going to school to be a doctor, chiropractor. Somebody said, stop.
Okay, stop. Okay.
That is him.
I gave him my phone number. Then it's crickets.
Anybody else?
Marvin, for sure. Whatever he's into, like, I'm not doing it, so we're not compatible no matter how much you want to retract and say, I don't have to do that. Yes, you do.
Okay.
So I expressed doubts with him as far as, are you able to be like in a monogamous relationship? He said that it wasn't an issue for him. I'm still trying to fill that out. A lot of the guys say what they need to say to, you know, stay on our good side.
Right.
I had talked to him on the phone. He told me that he's a stag, and a stag is someone who enjoys watching their partner have sex with other people.
He didn't say that.
What?
He did not say that.
What the hell?
Who else?
Marie, we talk in depth about different things, but it's not.
It's not romantic.
Right. This the homie. I could talk to him about anything, but it's just not that spark. He just has so much going on. I don't know if I fit on the plate.
I think people make room for what they want. Maria has shown up consistently with me. He calls, we have deep conversations.
And also, he asked me, do I like Black culture?
You Black, right?
Last time I checked, I thought I was Black too.
Okay.
I like Morier. He's really a great, well-rounded individual. And
Yeah, he black.
And I ain't mad at it.
It just rubbed me the wrong way. So I would say Marvin.
Okay.
I be messing up people's names.
I mess
So
it
many
up every
names.
time. Maria.
Maria, yes.
The minute someone holds Kira accountable, she tries to throw a dig. So she didn't forget Morier's name. She was upset because he called her out about how she really feels about Black people.
I saw some eyes over here. What was y'all talking about?
Because I had messed up the names and
Oh,
Kira, stop playing with me.
it wasn't being disrespectful, but if you received it that way, I do apologize.
Okay.
But you also have to realize you have been kind of just snarky this whole time.
I have not been snarky with
There you
you.
go. Okay.
You've been incorrect several times.
Okay.
And you were also incorrect when you perpetuate Quentin dating white women. And then you said here, she was like the most white woman here. Now, I don't know what claim to fame that's supposed to be, but it's not cute.
Okay.
You've made comments like that around levels of Blackness. Like, I like Black, but this is too Black for me.
But the thing is,
Black
I
and
think
black,
that
black.
you and Janelle like to be like Mean Girls.
Kira, let me be clear about it.
I'm
No,
speaking. You
no,
keep talking.
let me-
When you
Okay,
speak,
hang on.
I'm just saying I can feel y'all's negative energy because y'all definitely single me out on things. Jessica and
I've
Janelle
been
are
there.
out to make me look
I've
like
been
I'm
there.
ignorant, trying to make people be intimidated by them and get onto their bandwagon.
I've
And
been
if
there.
you don't, they will let you know that they don't like that.
Let me be clear. I don't
Been
have
there.
to speak to you. I will not be speaking to you because I do not like you. Because you jump in and out
All right,
of
so let's
character.
do this. We don't all have to be friends. We are here for connections. We're all here on our own different journeys.
Wow.
But I ask that we be respectful. That's all. All right. Sounds like the decisions are made. Tommy got a curveball. Yeah. This week, not one, but two guys are going home.
Two guys will be going home today. We don't need any more curveballs. This journey is hard enough as it is.
All right, ladies, you've chosen 3 men. Take these men out and let 2 of them know that they are not ready to love.
Right.
All right. Go home. Make love to my wife by myself.
That
You're not
part.
coming in my house.
That part.
Subway refreshed their
What
ingredients,
in
their
the
menu, and
holy
now
heck? Who y'all think going home? Go in the comments right now. Who y'all think going home? Yes, comments right now. Oh my God. Let me go back up real quick. He wants to incorporate Lee in his dirty little activities. Lee is like, I am not dirty. Tommy said to discuss. Okay. Oh, yes. Hey. What's going on? Hey, good people. Hey, it's J Dub. Always has criticism. She doesn't have any real connections. No. No, but I think she kind of did that to herself. The women look beautiful. Yes, they all looked really, really amazing. It's some beautiful women this season. Janelle about to go in. Yeah, she definitely went in. Herbert lost his interest in his initial connections, but doesn't want to say it. Yeah, I think he's over it. He's kind of floating right now. Like, he's not calling anybody. He's not texting anybody because he's not interested in anybody. And that's exactly what it is. And if that's what it is, that's just what it is. And maybe he like, you know what? I'm going to continue with this process. I'm in it. Let me just do it. Let me see what happens. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that scene. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. The homie lover friend. That Marvin he, wild one. Laura, why she mad at the question when she asked Quentin about dating white women? She's not self-aware. So now Kira is offended for asking the same question she asked Q. Stop playing with me, little girl. All right, Janelle. That part. They voted Kira off the island. Oh, just vote Kira off the island. I don't like you. I just don't like you. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But what just said needed to be said. Like, it needed to be said. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I get what Kira's saying, because it's like, it doesn't negate the fact that the things that Kira has said and how she has portrayed herself and whatever her narrative, character, or whatever it is, at the end of the day, you said what you said, sis. Like, period. Now, what's going on behind the scenes with them being mean girls and all that, like, I get it, but that needs to be completely separate than because what Janelle was saying was absolutely right. Now, I'm not dismissing what Kira said, because how they're treating her is probably valid as well. But at the end of the day, it's like kind of two separate entities. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe it could be editing. I don't know. But either way, both situations needed to be addressed. It just shouldn't have been joined together. Yeah. Janelle goes from 0 to 60 real quick. Well, we already know that. And probably 0 to 60, like, in her car too. I don't know. Somebody's car. Send two women home, please. Oh my God. Marvin and Chris. Marvin, maybe. Dang. Exactly, Monique. Like, I understand both sides as well. And I just don't think that it was the time to talk about. It is what it is. It happened. We saw it. We kind of already knew both sides. They just solidified it. You know. She sure is gonna pull up on her. You said ew. Why you say ew, J-Dub? Marvin. I'm definitely feeling Marvin. I don't know, because Marie has a connection. Yep. It's those three.
Tommy pulled this curveball for the ladies to meet with 3 of the gentlemen
Marie,
and
Chris,
eliminate 2 of them.
What's going on, pretty lady?
Hey, you. How are you?
Marie not going home. He got a connection.
I did not want the task of giving Marvin feedback, so I'm anxious, honestly. This is probably the best margarita I've ever had.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, no, seriously.
That's how
I like them frozen.
No.
That's how I feel too. In these
Hello, handsome.
Hey, how you doing, Kira?
How
You
are
look
you?
amazing.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Going into this date, me and Kira have been having great conversation. We have so many different things in common. So I feel like this is going to bring me and her closer, honestly.
Sorry, I'm so like random, but I'm thinking like we didn't talk about doubt. So my only doubt about you is like you. I think you're great. You check a lot of boxes and stuff. It's just I
like
want to make sure
Christopher,
that
too.
you know you are who you say you are.
You made it seem like I look like a player or something.
You're really smooth with your words. Hey,
You know,
hey.
you're really
Hey, how you doing? You look
Good to
nice.
see you. Thank you.
Okay, what's on?
Going into this date with Lee, my head is a little bit all over the place.
How are you doing?
Doing good, doing better now. Because the ladies met with Tommy today, I don't know if the effort that I was putting forth was enough.
You sweating? You okay?
So we had the lounge.
Okay.
Some ladies felt like they couldn't align with you as far as like your sexual preferences.
I think the issue is a lot of times it's easier to reject what's different than
That means
learn about.
I think they were a little scared
more
of
men
like,
might
I
be
know,
coming.
like the poly lifestyle.
Yeah, I'm into different things, but it all revolves around my woman.
Right.
You know, and if you don't have an understanding of that, of course you're going to speculate. You know what I'm saying?
Me and the ladies
Oh,
will feel like you're trying to sell yourself.
that's what they say.
That's what they said.
It's not me selling myself, it's me telling the truth of who I am. If you ask a question, how do I
But at
you
least
supposed
he
to get
got a
to know me
connection.
if I don't tell you about myself?
We're already halfway through the journey.
Yeah.
Just reflecting over everything. Some of the ladies feel like you are giving like homie
Homeboy
vibes.
vibes. Like, to be put in a friend zone is a little bit different to say, well, I don't think that this person is somebody I could see myself with.
You're not in a friend zone. You're at
Yeah.
homie vibes.
Okay.
Like one of the things too that the women were saying that you would gear your conversation towards each woman to fit what she's looking for.
That doesn't make sense to me because I put everything on the table.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And nothing has ever changed with my goals. I don't customize myself to fit a woman. I'm going to be myself so I can find the right woman.
What else happened?
They don't feel like you have been intentional. Like somebody said that you got their number, but they didn't hear from you
Probably
until like a
they
couple.
didn't respond.
Okay.
If a man's supposed to have intentions, you got to get a man something to go by. I'm not going to keep pursuing something and make a fool out of myself.
Also, there was an issue when you kind of challenged someone's love for Black culture.
And I know where that came from. I live a very Black life. This is not, to be sounding cool or anything. I have a duty to my people.
Right.
So I'm not changing it.
So we talked about the feedback.
Yeah.
The ladies have decided
That you are not ready to love.
that you are not ready to love.
We already knew.
Okay, well, that's what it is.
I hate this part though.
I know.
You can
Me
put them
leaving this
pictures of him and his
process,
girlfriend
it
back up
doesn't really
there.
bother me because I know my worth as a man. The only thing I could have done differently was ask the ladies about their doubts with me, and I thought I cleared things up, but maybe it wasn't enough for them, or it just wasn't for them.
Don't you me?
I'm absolutely glad I took this chance. It was very educational for me because I learned a lot about new people that I haven't experienced before, and I'm thankful.
Look how much shorter he is than her. I didn't realize he was that short.
You're on a good path, but you could be on a better path, if
Okay.
you know what I'm saying.
I got you.
So we definitely still do feel like you are ready to love.
I told
You can
y'all.
relax.
Ronnie ain't not going nowhere.
Take a
It's him
sip
and
on
Chris.
that. I don't know how to feel, to be honest. I thought that I was putting my best foot forward, but I also see I could be doing more. I'm willing to take those steps because, I don't want to be sitting in this seat no more.
Yes,
I was
Chris.
very surprised that my
Chris
cultural
and his
concerns were
feelings.
brought up. But I'm going to take Lee's feedback, and then we're going to definitely go to the drawing board tonight.
Well, the girls feel like you're not ready to love.
And I'm sorry, they feel that way.
Yeah.
This is me, this is who I am. And I can't change that. Honestly, I think I was put up for elimination because I was being authentic. And some ladies weren't all the way being who they really were. Like one girl was like, how you feel about Birkin bags? But I'm like, man, you catching an Uber. I wish everybody the best on the journey and hopefully everybody find what they're looking for. That's what it's all about.
I'm mad I missed
On my journey next up is really just keep becoming a better man. Try to take the criticism that I was given and be ready when I do find love.
Next time on Ready to Love. This week, the ladies will be meeting your ex.
Wow. I would like to be engaged by the end of this year, start at the top of next year.
Wait a minute, this is not the discussion we had.
You feel like you received support from him as well?
No, I was just there in servitude, for real. Requires a lot, girl.
I read tarot cards, so if y'all would allow me to pull a card or two for you guys.
I'm very non-negotiable about having
pagan things in my space. For me in this house, we will serve the Lord.
None of this is going the way that I planned it at all.
I don't think Marvin cares, but still might try to get at Lee off the show. I don't know. Because once you get eliminated from the show, it make you feel a type of way. But keeping it 100, allegedly, even though I seen it with my own eyes, like Marvin had a whole girlfriend like a few weeks ago, and I don't think people really like paid, because a lot of us don't pay attention to like the people's social medias, but I think I saw it on one of the Facebook groups or something like that, where they were like, Marvin got a whole girlfriend, and he had pictures of them up. Like they were like, that's my man, that's my man, that's my man. And she had pictures of him on her page. Like they was in a whole relationship just like 3 weeks ago. And I was like, so Marvin just gets like permission to post that he's in a whole relationship, and we on like episode like 2 of the show? Like what's going on? Which led me to believe he must have got eliminated and he's in his feelings, because he's like, screw that show, I'm gonna post my life. But obviously they must have said something to him or whatever the case, and she took the pictures down and he took the pictures down of them together. So I don't know, maybe he'll put them back up now. I don't know. But yeah, I knew Marie wasn't going to go anywhere. But Chris, I think Chris is probably absolutely in his feelings, because Chris, he seems like a really good guy. He seems like a nice guy. I really don't feel like I got to know him that much from this show. He wasn't on there long because he was like a wild card. He just came on like a few episodes ago. And I think last episode, we didn't even really see him. So yeah, I don't really know too much about Chris, but I can say I know I went on his social media and he has a huge following, and so I'm pretty sure in his head he like, y'all gonna eliminate me, just from what I kind of saw on his social media. So right, J-Dub, he was like how you gonna ask for a Birkin bag when you catching an Uber? I mean, I catch Uber sometimes. And to be honest with y'all, it's a lot of driving back and forth every day almost. You're filming. And I know for us, when we in DC, when we were filming, we didn't just shoot in DC. We were shooting all around Maryland and in the DC area. I was staying pretty much at the bottom of Maryland. And literally, sometimes it would take me 45 minutes to an hour to get to my destination for my dates. It takes a long time to like drive all these places, and maybe like where they're at in Dallas, it just makes sense to just catch Uber everywhere. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like, Deg, like go out with a little bit of dignity. Like, why you gotta throw a little bit of shade? Like, I don't know, like why you even have to say that? Like you could have just been like, my last date, with Sierra, she mentioned the bag thing or whatever, and it didn't sit right with me, and it just made me realize that maybe this process and my woman isn't here. You know what I mean? Like, why you had to throw the shade? Like, that's what girls do. Stop. Don't do that no more. We know who that was. She not catching Uber. I'm done already. Why they send Kira to eliminate someone? She probably going home next week. Why does Sierra catching an Uber have anything to do with it? Servitude. Like, why? It has nothing to do with it. I'm so confused. That's the BS to get rid of Chris number 2. I mean, it just makes me feel like if that's how you're responding, like you acting like a petty Betty. Like, is this how you act like in relationships? Like when something don't go your way, like it's going to be like retaliation style. Like, I don't want no man like that, where like we don't agree with something or I do something you may not like. Like, I don't want you to be like, you know what I mean? Like throwing shade and acting a certain kind of way and acting all funky. And you going to get gas for 4 hours, or you sleeping on the couch, you watching TV on the couch, and you just happen to fall asleep on the couch for the night. You know what I mean? Like little shady stuff like that. Like, I don't want that. Like, I want a grown ass man. I want a man that's going to say, babe, like, let's sit down. Like, let's talk about this. Like, I don't want to, you know what I mean? But maybe that's someone that you're in a relationship with that actually cares about you. Maybe that's a little bit different than somebody you've only dated like once or whatever. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I just feel like a man should just show up, and even a woman, we should just show up like intentionally. Like, I feel like even though like it is a show or whatever, but when you do stuff like that, it really just shows your personality. Because I know for me, like, I wouldn't have led with that. I don't even care if I dated you once or twice. It's kind of like, dang, like why did you say that? Like, that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. I don't know, but that's just how I am. Everybody's not like me. Chris is saying she should have a drive if yeah. I mean, yeah, but you know what? Her Uber probably costs more than his car note. You know what I'm saying? That should be taken. I mean, Uber's expensive. You know what I'm saying? I guess Maria going home next week. She probably don't want to drive. She like to be driven. Like, you just don't know. And from what I see, Sierra doing very well for herself. I don't know. You said, I guess Maria going home next. We'll see, child. Serve Chris and talk to him nice, honey. Janelle moving high. Yeah, he wanted to add a sister wife to his roster. On a roster. Girl, ain't the pasta. Marvin is a no. I think Marvin is a cool guy. One thing I like about Marvin is Marvin came into the gate he showed us exactly who he was. He like, this is me. This is how I am. And you know what? I respect people like that. And I've always said it, even when I started reviewing the shows. I respect the girls that's coming off as mean girls, coming off as this, coming off as whatever. Like, show me who you really are. People that like, I don't have to try to figure out. I'm thinking like, that ain't you for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the people that I be feeling like I got to watch out for. But if you're showing me exactly who you are, I'm going to respect you. I'm going to appreciate that. Like, thank you. And you giving me the option to decide if I want to deal with you or not. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, I get it. I don't feel like his woman was on the show, because those 9 or 10 women that was on the show that he ended up being on the show with just was not a women that were interested in what he was interested in. But I tell you, the woman that he was on social media posting, she obviously down with it. She had the whole little kinky stuff on and everything with him. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Just like he said, this woman just wasn't there. That must have been a hell of a dungeon session. Oh my God. Priorities. You should not be worried about a Birkin bag when you don't have transportation. Yeah, but you don't know if she got transportation or not. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know these people business for real. Yeah, men don't like that. They don't even show Chris. They didn't even show Chris. Yeah, like I said, last season, we didn't even see him. I mean, last episode, we didn't even see him at all. I don't think he meant someone who takes Uber occasionally. U Street. I have no idea which y'all. Chris didn't seem to put forth much effort. He wasn't even on last week. That doesn't, but y'all got to remember, I went on dates. I went on more than one date. They did not show it. I told y'all, me, Walter, Tyrone, and Zadia, we went on a boxing date. And Walter was like how that episode was when they went boxing with Quentin and Kira. Like, we did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, I was in there with gloves and everything. I remember jumping around in the ring and dancing around in the ring and everything. They didn't show that episode at all. And we had so much fun that episode. And that literally was our first date where me and Walter connected. That's why when y'all were like, how is she connecting with Walter? Like, how is this even possible? Like, we haven't even seen them together because we had dates. Y'all just didn't see it. Like, it was a whole go-kart date with me, Sean, Tasia, Phil, Shiloh. Like, it was a bunch. We went on a go-kart date and I was like, whoa, like, we had so much fun. They didn't show that date. Like, so we don't know if he went on a date or not. You know what I'm saying? So we can't really say that. I think to bring up a luxury bag purpose on a date was misplaced and unnecessary. And I do believe that too. Not saying that, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. I don't know. When it comes to that comment, my thing is I don't know. I'm just not that girl. Because one thing about me is I'm never gonna bring up to a dude like, you gonna buy me this? Like, you gonna buy me? I want him to do it because he wants to do it. Am I gonna turn a Birkin bag down? No. Am I gonna ask for it? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not gonna happen. That's just not like my flow. I just don't. I would never bring up material things to someone that I'm dating. It just doesn't make sense because my thing is I don't want to have to tell you, my favorite flower is roses. Like, I love receiving flowers. I love flowers. Like, I keep flowers. Like, I don't want to have to keep saying things. I might say it once because it's relevant to the conversation that we're having. I might say, like, we might be somewhere and I might be like, oh my God, roses. Like, I love roses. Roses are my favorite flower. I didn't say it expecting it. It's just coming up in conversation. And if you buy me those flowers, I'm gonna be like, wow, he was paying attention. You know what I mean? Like those are the things that like I look for in a man just going above because he wants to, not because I ask. And another thing, I'll never ask. If I do ask, I would never ask a man to buy me nothing that I cannot buy myself. Let me just say that. So if I do ask a man, what you gonna do? You gonna buy me a house? You gonna buy me a Birkin? You gonna buy me this? You gonna buy me some perfume? You gonna buy whatever? Trust and believe it's gonna be something that I can buy myself. That's just not in my nature. I wouldn't do that, but I'm just saying if I was, I would never ask a man to buy me something I couldn't buy myself. Was it Sierra? I thought he was referring to Janelle. I thought African Chris was going home. Oh, that's right. It was two of them. That's why y'all kept saying Chris number 2. You're absolutely right. This season is so confusing. Why are they just going on bubble dates? No, they've already been on bubble dates. They've already been on bubble dates. You going to get gas for 4 hours. I'm just saying, it's a problem. Don't be going out and getting no gas for 4 hours. Okay? I'm just saying, hey, Ty. You know what I'm saying? I ain't messing with y'all. Go to get gas for 4 hours. Like, where you going? Where you been getting gas? Where you had to go? You went to Dubai? You got the expensive gas, huh? The StreamYard link is in the comments section if anybody want to join me on screen. That's the link to join. Where you go to get gas? You had to go to Dubai to get gas? Like, why you had to go? Which was in your feelings? You back? Can we talk? Can we talk about it? I don't want to go to sleep mad. We might not wake up tomorrow. Can we talk about it? No scrubs. No, we're not doing scrubs. We don't do scrubs. We don't do that. Make sure y'all click that like button. Hi, Ty. Yes, it's not a game. I think Chris just wasn't given a chance. Sierra made a joke, and when he tried to have a convo about it, she was taken back. See, I need to see that. I didn't see the first 30 minutes of the show, so looks can be deceiving. Absolutely. He's assuming Sierra eliminated him. He's assuming, absolutely, which is so sad. But, people get in their feelings, like when they get eliminated. You know what I'm saying? With the tie, with the tie, with the tie, with the tie.
What's good, everybody?
What's
How
up?
we doing?
Good.
How we feeling?
Good.
Hey, this is my first watch party this season.
What you mean? You did one?
No, with you. This is my first time joining this season.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. What's good, everybody?
Yeah. Shout out to Ty. Let him know. It's Ty. What's going on with you? What's going on? What you doing? Recaps, highlights? What you doing?
No, just the panels.
Why come?
I don't know. The way my PTSD set up, just I just can't. It just seems volatile, and I just, it's not fun.
Really?
Yeah. You don't know when they're gonna snap, and then half the time you don't know what they snapping for, because they're not showing us everything.
And you feel triggered.
Oh yeah. But it's all good. I'm good. Hey everybody. It ain't that bad. I'm just saying. I said it
get
was going to be entertaining, and that's what it is. It's very entertaining this season.
It is very entertaining.
I think we finally saw our first possible connection. Episode 6.
6. Which one was it? Because I missed the first 30 minutes.
Aries. It looks like there's some potential there.
Oh, and Phil. I caught the little highlight towards the end.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you really believe that?
I believe it if he don't fumble. But yeah, it seemed like she may have zeroed into a potential.
You
That's
know
what
who
I
I
see.
would like to see, who I would like to see Aries with? Herbert. Like if Herbert was really trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I see you, J-Dub. I see.
don't do. He said, "Don't do Aries." Aries and Phil, and felt good to watch. I actually clap, yo. Ty know about what is he talking about? Who did you fumble?
You know what we talk about. We all know what we're talking about. Miss Sabrina So.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No. Well, yeah, sort of now that maybe so. It's cool though. It's absolutely cool. We're both in great places now.
Yeah.
You know, love's like, you know, we wouldn't be where we are right now. You know what I mean?
And you never know. You never know.
Never know about what? Skin awkward slightly. Well, yeah, so Aries and Phil. So what did I miss?
Well, they had their date, they coordinated, and it just seemed like, you know, they're matching with each other with their intentions and what they have as far as kids and their visions for the future, and they align. They align well, so we'll see.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the beginning, the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the exes? They gonna tell it, man. The exes is not playing this season.
Yo, but why bring on an ex that is really not feeling you though? Like
it seemed like they're gonna get called out.
Like I don't know what.
So, you know, Mario already getting it publicly on social media. So
well, yeah, because his ex said that he was lying when he was talking about his baby mama or whatever, and she was eating the cereal. I was watching that today.
So I wonder, so that wasn't her that we saw on the date.
Oh no.
Oh, see?
That must have been an ex, not his baby mom's.
Yeah. Okay.
But who else was getting ate up just now at the ex date?
Chris.
Yes.
Chris.
Yes. Chris number 1.
That didn't look so good.
It didn't. And then Jessica was like, oh, like, I'm glad you told me.
Yeah, that didn't look so good. Who was it? Marie, Chris, and I think there was one more. I just don't remember.
I only saw them 2 in the previews. Oh, maybe I missed it. And I was tripping like, oh, shoot. So I think it's going to be interesting. But that's about right. Somebody, Ishay does say it's too early for the exes. It's not. This was about the same time we did ours, right? Like episode 7. Because, I mean, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What is this? 12 episodes,
So
right?
next week will be 7. So altogether, it's like 15 if you include the reunion. So 15, 14, 13 is the mansion. Well, the follow-up from the mansion. 12 would be the mansion.
Right.
Got to do the exes.
The bridge is 12. So that's
Yeah.
only 5 episodes left.
Yeah.
So Finesse 78 says it was Herbert. Did you see it was Herbert?
Oh yeah, I think so. It didn't go so well for him either.
I don't remember Herbert.
So I don't know what's going on.
Hmm.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either. Capricorn Goddess said it seems too early because there are no connections. Y'all got to remember, I had my friend's date, and Sean and I had went on a date, and I had just met him the day before. So at this point, regardless of the fact, because y'all know, like at the end of the day, Ready to Love, they have like a structure. They have like a format, not a format, but what is it called, Ty? Like they have their scenes
Yeah,
already.
they got their little scheme, and they've already talked to the executive producers on what they want to do, and they already have it lined up. And essentially, what they're trying to do is, if they mess up something, at least try to make the confessionals match what's going on.
Exactly.
And you can tell, like their confessionals seem seem a little rehearsed. You know, seems a little. They seem tame, like they're just describing what's going on. I can see them when they stumble.
But it kind of was like that with us too. Like,
Yeah, it was, definitely was.
yeah, because they would ask
Definitely.
us questions. Because see, I don't know if y'all know, like when we're in our green screen and we're talking into the camera, like for our confessionals, they're asking us questions and we're answering those questions. So you guys see the answers to the questions that they're asking us.
Yeah.
So we're not just talking just to be talking. And sometimes they have to ask a
For
lot
multiple
of
dates.
questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
And
multiple
some-
dates.
yeah. And sometimes if you guys don't know, what happens is the scene will happen, and then like weeks later when they're editing, because the confessionals need to make sense for what they're going to show on TV. So they'll call you back for, what are they called, Ty? Pickup
So
scene.
like if there's a makeups, pickups, makeups.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, all right, we didn't get you explaining what happened, at the pool. All right, so right now you're at the pool, so-and-so just walks in. What are your thoughts? And go.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like trying to think, all right. So when so-and-so walked in, I was like, wow.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. Because even for me, like in real life, I think I talked about this on one of the lives. Like when I wasn't choosing Walter, like I literally pulled up to the bridge, that scene, and I pulled up, and one of the producers came to my window. She was like, hey girl, hey, you look so good. I was like, thank you, girl. She was like, he ready for you. He ready for you. He got all these flowers. Like he look good too, girl. He look good. Like, you ready? I was like, I'm ready. She was like, yeah, he gonna choose you. He got to. He got the flowers. I was like, yeah, that's cool. She was like, you gonna choose him, right? I was like, do I gotta tell you now, or can I just do it on the bridge? She's like, no, you gotta tell me now. I'm like, I'm not choosing him. She was like in real life, you're not gonna choose him. Like on the bridge when y'all filming, like you're not gonna choose him. I was like, no. She was like, she's not choosing him. She's not choosing him. Yep, she's not choosing him.
Alert.
It was the craziest.
We did not plan that.
We did not plan that.
Right.
So what happened is after that scene, I had to go back. I even had to go back to the, because I was down here after like we shot. I packed my bag. I was like, I got to go back down to my parents. I got to check on my parents. So I came back down and I was with them, and they were like, we need you to come up and do some pickup scenes for like, the green screen, because your decision needs to make sense for what happened. So so some of those pickups happened like a month. Me on screen happened like a month after the decision was made. They were like, yeah, you got to come back. And I was like, yeah, I'm not, y'all need to pay for some hotels. Like, I'm not just going to come back. So yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. And another funny thing about the confessions, it's happening after the dates. And by this time, people may have real connections. So they're trying to be careful about what they say during their confessionals, because they know eventually we're going to all see this. So like anyone that's not being intentional, or they're not talking like they really want to be with this person, then you already know what it is. They don't like them. They're just trying to keep it safe and, you know, and cover what they need to cover for the scene to make sense.
Yep.
So, yeah, it'd be like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if we're gonna get more than two couples.
You know what? I think because this is what started to happen with our season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Probably about episode 8. People were like, "Oh shoot, I might have a chance to actually make it to the end."
Mm-hmm.
So they start going in cahoots with each other. You gonna pick such and such. You gonna pick such and such. You could. So that's how they're gonna end up with.
I think it's already happening. It's already happening. You see
Mm.
how quick they came to Marie's defense in spite of what Kira was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What else was I gonna say? I think I may have a sleeper couple, and I don't know what it's gonna look like because they did a really good job trying not to make Marvin look short. But that last hug gave it away.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
I was like, I can't believe he's so much shorter.
Yeah. They gave him a good angle. Yeah. At the beginning, when he walked in, that was a good angle.
Yeah.
But that goodbye hug, nah, it was bad.
Oh,
She had
yeah.
like 6 inches on him.
Yeah, but you know what? In heels, I think she's like 6'3". She and I, we're like the same height in heels.
Yeah. Maybe Chris and Kat.
Nah, he too short for her too.
See, the other thing is that this cast, like, they be putting a lot on social media.
That part.
So they're beefing. You know, there's jokes about, Marvin getting too close to Kat. So Chris put it out because there's a little screenshot of him touching her leg.
Right.
And now Chris is like, all right, you get a little too close.
Recently.
And I'm like, why? Yeah, I'm like, why would you post that?
If that's not his woman.
Or just period.
Or just someone, if he's not feeling some type of Kat and Chris. Kat like 6'3" in heels. Chris like 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", 5'9".
Well, they were the first to meet each other. And we saw his reaction.
I don't know. Maybe she likes short men. I can't do it. I can't do anyone shorter than me. I remember I said that in one of my lives, and somebody was like, "Oh my God, look at her. She's body shaming." I was like, "What the hell? Is that body shaming?" I'm just saying, I have a preference. My preference is I prefer to date someone my height. It's period. It's okay. We all have preferences.
They left some of the edits out. The ladies' lounge didn't really make sense about them arguing. It's just chopped up again. But, is what we're here for, right? Watch it, comment on it, speculate, all that stuff.
I guess. What? J-Dub said you can't have preferences in 2023. Tyrone, what's some of your preferences?
I like, what is it? I like confidence first. I also like the way other women respond to you. Goals, and just, the ability to at least allow me to be vulnerable, like create a safe space. That's what I think. And then probably another big one is, you got to understand that I have a daughter. So
yep,
I'm really going to peep how you react to all that.
Yeah, that's important.
So, yeah.
You need to let them know, like, because you're still single too. You need to put it out there.
I'm single as hell. It's been
You said single as hell.
Yeah. Wait, what month is this? August? Jesus.
How many months has it been?
It's been a while. This is what year? 2023?
You said what year?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
I was about to say too, you've been like hecka busy.
I've been focused. Yeah, I've been focused.
Yeah, you've been focused. You know what I mean? Like you had your daughter down. You just came back from Houston. Oh, it was crazy because somebody, when we were doing the panel, it was a lot of people asking in the comments, like, how was Houston? Like, tell us about Houston. I saw the turn up was real.
Hey, put your mama on the phone. I'm never going home again. That's how Houston was tight. Like there was a lot of love. The people there is great. You know, the culture is great. There's like a great mix of like hood, bougie, but inviting Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
Like the women were approachable. You know what I mean? It wasn't like they were judging you right away. Like everyone was willing to listen.
Cool. So
Yeah,
I'm 5'10". Did you meet anyone there? Like
we met a ton of people. No. We met a ton of people though.
No, I'm just saying, like, was it anyone, you know, where you were like, you know what I'm saying?
No, it wasn't really like that for me. Because I live in Houston.
Oh, I guess that makes sense too. Because
Yeah.
right now you're located where? I feel like
I'm in West Palm.
Right.
West Palm Beach, Florida.
So if it's anybody in West Palm Beach, Florida, guys, you know what I'm saying?
That's a random specific question, J-Dub.
What's the question?
He probably saw a picture real quick. It was.
Hold on.
There was some beautiful women there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like Kyra's a slouch, so.
Okay. What's the 17%? Good to be a part of the 17%. I missed it. What's going on?
I
don't know. I think what was it? J-Dub said something about a percentage.
No, something about like the more you choose, the more specific you are, the less options you'll have. So so you were talking about a tall man. So as soon as you say 6 feet, you know, 90% of the population is already out.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying?
You're like, that's okay.
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't gotta wait no more, but like I'll wait. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. You ain't gotta wait no more?
I'm just saying,
what that mean?
saying just in general, like I don't
Sabrina, you can't just
because my man is gonna find me.
You can't just slide that in there. Like I'm not gonna notice.
You know what I'm saying? My man, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is you gotta manifest. You gotta manifest things. You gotta manifest stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put yourself out there, and then the one will find you, and then y'all will live happily ever after.
I know y'all hear that, y'all. I know y'all hear that. Might be a coincidence you stopped all those future husband posts too.
What?
Okay. I wonder if there's a direct correlation here.
No, let me explain. I'm gonna explain because I know a lot of y'all too that are subscribed to me. Y'all follow me on Facebook because I don't really be posting too much on Instagram. Like I'll post here and there or whatever, but like I be posting on Facebook. So I was doing these, and y'all know I was doing these Dear Future Husband posts. I was. And today I posted that it was going to be my last post. And the reason that was my last post is because my dear future husband, and I was given affirmations every morning to my dear future husband, affirmations, positive energy, positive messages, uplifting my Black men. You know what I'm saying? Just men in general, but my Black men mostly, you know, and
you ain't gotta do that no more. That's what you're saying?
He didn't want Sabrina. No. So the thing is so I put a post up today and I said, this is going to be my last Dear Future Husband post. So somebody wants to know how tall you are, Tyrone.
I am 5'11.999999999.
So what had happened was I was getting a lot of DMs and messages with men that's like, I'm your future husband. Like, why you not answering me? Like, I'm trying to, you keep talking to me every morning, but you not, like, what's good? Like, some of them were getting offended because I wasn't responding to them. Like, it was becoming a hostile environment. So, and I really was just trying to like put positive energy out there. So, but it got to the point where, and then it was like every morning I would go, I mean, it would just be to the point where I would wake up with all these DMs like, hey, future wife, good morning, future wife. Oh my God, future wife, you look so beautiful. Da, 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 da. Like, I just don't understand. Like, why you not answering me? And da, 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 da. Like every, da, 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 da. So I was like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I was like, I can't. Like, I'm good. It was getting scary. Like, like even somebody even came up to me in Walmart was like, Sabrina, dear future husband. And I'm like, oh shit.
I'm taking notes right now. Dear future wife.
Let me tell you, it works.
Future wife.
It worked. I'm not even joking. Look, all I'm going to say, the dear future, I wasn't even looking for no man or anything like that. I wasn't. It was pouring, my cup was getting full with doing those dear future husband posts. Like, it was putting me in a good mood. It was giving me even more hope. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt good. I just didn't think I was going to get that kind of response, you know? So I didn't think about it when I first started. I didn't think about it, but.
Okay.
What was the question?
Right. Look at you.
What?
Are you blushing right now?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Dear future wife, let me work. Let me work on a string of these.
You
like schedule them out.
Like, it got to the point where I was really feel like every morning, because, you know, I wasn't getting like good morning text, like good morning, boo, good morning, baby. Like, my phone was dry. I wasn't talking to nobody. I didn't have nobody on my line because I was dating intentionally. Like, I wasn't trying to date just a bunch of men, like, just to be saying I was dating them. But then what happened is then I was like, screw it. I'm just going to just date a bunch of men and even if I'm not interested. So I did, but it only lasted for like a week. It only lasted for like a week. And then after the week, I was like, no, I'm going to date intentionally. You know what I mean? So I was like, nope, I can't do it. I tried it. It was cute. It was fun. And, you know, so and then the dear future husband post was like taking off. Like, I was getting such a great response. Like, men were like, look, I'm a married man, like, or I'm dating, like, men in relationships with women, like in their profiles with their women was sharing my posts. And it was just like, yes, queen, like, this is resonating with me and my woman. Like, we love it. Like, don't stop these posts. We need these every morning. Like, so I was like, you know, maybe I should start doing YouTube videos about it or whatever, you know? So, but then I was like, I couldn't. I was like, if I'm getting this response now on Facebook, I was like, I don't want to be on YouTube. And then it just gets crazy.
So it's Facebook only?
Yeah, I'm not doing it anymore. That was my last post, literally.
I'm asking you, was it only on Facebook?
Well, I used to post them in my Insta. Are you really taking notes?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
So
yes.
what I did was I would post and I would screenshot my post and then put it in my Instagram stories. And then I got on Thread and I started posting them every morning on Thread.
I'm doing them all.
Crazy.
Thread, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah, I do watch the Dear Future Wifey podcast. I do. Yeah, but you have to manifest it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's a great thing. Like I read y'all some of them before. You know what I mean? Because some of the generation that I come from, being in a relationship and dating a man, is different from how the women are now. Like, I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it was resonating with like the old school men, and some of the young men were like feeling it too. Like, I'm gonna just read y'all some of them. Like, and some of the women was coming from me, and I'm like, they're not for you anyway. So it is what it is. Like, for real, you might want to take notes. Like, you coming at me, you might want to take some notes. So some of them were like, dear future husband, whenever you feel overwhelmed, remember whose king you are and straighten your crown. Dear future husband, you are a priority, period. Dear future husband, I submit to you because you showed me you can lead us. Dear future husband, there is no I in team. Dear future husband, I want to watch you grow old. You will be so handsome. What a blessing that will be. Dear future husband, the grass isn't greener on the other side, only where you water it. Dear future husband, let's spoil each other with consistency, loyalty, honesty, romance, respect, communication. Dear future husband, if you treat me like an angel, I will show you what heaven is like. Like, I mean, it's just like little crazy posts like that. I would just wake up in the morning and it would just come to me, and I just would post it. And I got like a overwhelming response. So Ty, I hope you just took notes.
I did.
It can happen.
I'm all up in Chat GPT and everything. I already got my first 20 already wrote out.
So J Dub said that he likes that idea.
Yeah. Too easy.
Anyway. All right. No, I wasn't using AI. Those was literally coming from, I mean, some of them were like old sayings that you've heard before.
I mean, I'm gonna edit them, of course. But yeah, you know.
Oh, that's what you were saying?
What, ChatGPT?
You're gonna use AI?
I'm gonna edit them, but yes, for the ideas, I have some things I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah. Like it's cool, but it just got to the point where it was too much, and I was like, I can't do it anymore. I'm tunnel vision right now. I'm focused, so
good for you.
Thank you.
Good for you. How's the house coming along?
It's coming. I just got my windows redone in the front here, and I'm going to put out a video. I put it in my stories about I was like 1, 2, 3, and it was like I was getting ready to smash the window, but I stopped it. But I literally did smash the windows out with a hammer. It was very interesting. So shout out to Bill Kemp Windows. If you guys are in the Richmond, Virginia and surrounding areas, I will be putting up the video very, very soon. They did an amazing job. They were so thorough. It was professional. It was so good. Like, they did an amazing job. They hauled everything away. They cleaned everything up. Shout out to Bill Kemp. So if you guys are interested in getting windows, I'm going to post the video maybe next week, maybe in the next week or so. I'll post the video. But if you're interested in getting windows, let me know, and I can let him know to contact you. You can slide in my DM and just give me your information. I can pass it along. Just let him know that Sabrina sent you. Yeah. Other than that, anything else? No? All right. Well, I guess
I'll save it for the panel.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, I don't want to talk too much about it, because when we talk on the panels, we kind of go in.
Yeah.
I don't want to give too much away. And plus, too, I really feel like I don't have much to talk about because I missed the first 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
So what's J Dub talking about being booed up? You booed up, Ty?
You're not talking about me.
I'm not. I mean, you
It's
know,
early. It's still early, y'all. It's still early. You know how
maybe
Sabrina
it's
is.
more than that. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying this dating thing. I'm enjoying being around positive
She
energy.
likes him, y'all. Look at her.
Who? I don't know what you're talking about. Turn off.
I'm happy you're happy about this one.
Huh?
I said, I'm happy you're happy about this one. It's just make sure that the clarity is there.
What kind
That's
of
all.
clarity? I need your advice, Ty. What kind of clarity?
Just take your time. Just take your time. Don't love too hard too early. You know, just roll with it. You know, give it some time to hear about his bad stuff too.
That part.
Yeah.
Yeah. That part. I'm just taking notes because I need to know, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously I don't know everything, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I've been single for 4 years. I think it's time to maybe really try to give someone a chance.
You got people, you can find out info. You got lawyer friends. You got people that know how to do research. All we need is a name. You'll have some answers.
I guess.
All right.
All right, guys, we out. Make sure you like the video. We'll see y'all on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.